gentlemen, it's now time to invite the next important person in a cake cutting ceremony. She has the responsibility of praying for the good health and happiness of the lovely couple and also share our valuable advice. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in attendance. She is a teacher by profession and a dedicated teacher of Father Agnel High Secondary School, Pilar. She's known among the students for being firm yet very loving. Ladies and gentlemen, she not only teaches us her favorite subject, that's political science, but also a lot of life lessons. And she also is a creative home chef. She has her own popular food channel. It's called The Food Diary, from Mom to Son. Please do check it out. And she has been the class teacher of Kimran in the class 12. And she has the honor of raising the toast for many of our students. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor I would like to invite teacher Fermina Dice to raise the toast for the lovely couple. Over to Ms. Fermina Dice.
Thank you. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we gather around to celebrate a wonderful union. The love story of Kimran and Sophia. On this beautiful day, I would first like to acknowledge and thank you, Kimran, for giving me this honor to raise the toast on this your very special day to your teacher. Thank you. There is a saying, happy is the man who finds a true friend, and far happier is he when the friend is his wife. Today, Kimran is blessed with all the love and the blessings, for he has chosen this beautiful lady, Sophia, as his wife. Love doesn't always come with fireworks. And in the case of Kimran and Sophia, it came through gentle care and courage not to say or not to go back. And the story unfolded in their college days. Kimran met Sophia in college. And they were friends, common friends, not in the same class, but common friends whenever they would meet for events. But suddenly there was a spark which was built in Kimran and Sophia, which lit up. Otherwise, this young man is been always seen around girls. As a teacher, I have seen most of the girls, they love footballers. And Kimran also was one of the favorite of your young girls. But Kimran saw this beautiful lady and he knew that this one is different from the girls which he has seen earlier. Because in Sophia, there was a nature which was so caring, understanding, loving, which touched Kimran's heart. And therefore, Kimran felt that she is the one. In the meanwhile, Sophia too was admiring Kimran. She liked Kimran's friendly nature, his funny ways. She liked his style of dressing. She enjoyed his passion as a dedicated footballer. She liked his discipline. And that is how they really had a love which was building in each other. But before they could express their feelings to one another, there was the COVID pandemic which came around. I hope you know in 2020 we had the COVID pandemic. And it was at that moment the love story was yet to start. Kimran was totally shattered. Colleges had closed down. Movements were stopped. This young man in the mornings will take up his bike and like a mad fellow take rounds around the building in which Sophia stayed. Sophia will come out in the window and toss bottles of chilled water to Kimran. And in those chilled waters, they shared love, they shared a quiet promise, they shared laughter. Slowly, Sophia began to make meals for Kimran. She is a very good cook, so she would make delicious snacks for Kimran. And slowly, without anybody knowing, in the COVID times, they started dating. And before the pandemic could sweep off, they were in love with each other. So much so, it was inseparable. And that is how the story of this youngster's love unfolds. Therefore, there is no need for a person to look out for big things. It's a gentle reminder that you can find love through care and courage to see on the person again and again. And that's what Kimran and Sophia have done. Today, as you stand proudly as husband and wife, I would like to say that God has endowed both of them with lovely gifts and talents. Kimran, as you can all see, is a handsome young man with a towering personality, a very sweet-spoken person, very warm, friendly, affectionate, sincere. He will speak up his heart. He is not scared to express whatever he has in his mind. Very bold, shy, and emotional. Kimran is an ardent footballer. I think all of you know. He has played in various teams in Goa. And presently he is pursuing his career in Germany. And that too, he is also playing in the Germany Academy. At the same time, he is now at AV and in Germany. So he is doing extremely well. He has a zeal and enthusiasm for his football. Kimran is a loving child to his parents. And today I would like to specially acknowledge Kimran's mom, Miss Clara. I have been Kimran's teacher, but I have seen this lady, the courageous, heroine lady, I can say. She will come with her motorcycle, and on that she will ride Kimran every morning for practice from Rivana to Panjim, and then bring him to Pilar for his college. Tucked with his breakfast and everything ready. Because this young man at that time, I don't think knew to even make a cup of tea. Everything was given to him ready-made. So I salute his mother for her courage, because it is through the mother, I think, you were able to pursue your career as a footballer. Kimran is blessed with a wonderful dad and a brother. Kimran is an affectionate person, a true lover. I remember he had a pet, a German bully. And he told me, Miss, whenever I'm sad, I talk to him. He was very much grieved when he passed away, but he has a tenderness and affection to animals at the same time to people. As a teacher, my opinion about this young man, just the other day one of my students asked me, ma'am, will you be there for Kimran's wedding? And I said, of course, I'm raising his toast. And she reminded me, do you know how he used to make you laugh whenever you were angry? I said, how can I forget this young man? 1 year he was with us, but that 1 year, which is an unforgettable year for a teacher. This young man will fire any silly questions at me. There was no answer to it. I had to just laugh at it. Although I am a stern teacher, I am a strict teacher, but he was one person who will melt down any person. And the daringness of this young man one day was, I'm in the middle of a lecture. I'm seriously teaching some subject, and the students are attentively paying attention. And this young man is busy drawing a sketch. When I ask him what are you doing, he's showing me my sketch. So daring, so bold, and he's raising up in the class to show everybody, I'm drawing the picture of Miss. And then the students were so surprised that Miss, you said nothing to him. How come? Otherwise you would be shouting at everybody. But this boy had that quality where anybody would just melt down. That is our Kimran, bold, competitive, loving, affectionate. And that's why we are the reason I'm here today. Kimran, you are indeed blessed with a wonderful wife. Sophia is a stunning beauty. Not only a beautiful lady from outside, but as I watched her, she's a beauty internally also. also. She's got a wonderful nature. She's your backbone who's supporting you in so many things. I've seen so much of changes in you after you have met Sophia. Sophia, I'm really proud to say that it is you who have made him pursue a career in Germany. And that's something which was extraordinary. Today, both of them are working well in Germany. At the same time, Kimran also pursues his interest in football. She is the only adorable daughter of her parents, much loved by everyone around. I'm happy that Kimran has chosen a wonderful life partner. Today, as you stand amongst our friends and family, I can tell you that Sophia's gentle, caring nature complements Kimran's joyful and happy spirit, and I know both of you complement each other. I will not give you any wedding advice because marriages are something which is a discovery. It happens the way you love one another, the way you understand, and I'm sure that with Sophia, all these things will go on perfectly well. Today, on this special day, congratulate the parents of Kimran and Sophia for having bring up their children with good values, having taught them to be respectful to the other. Friends, let's raise this toast to this wonderful couple. Can I have them? Wishing you a happy married life, full of joy and success, and many more adventures. May your house be filled with plenty of children, the lot of love and laughter. Let's raise our glasses and toast this wonderful couple, Kimran and Sophia, best friends for life. Now you are husband and wife. Cheers.
Thank you, Ms. Sophia, for the wonderful toast and a valuable life lesson. As truly said, that marriages are a journey that we need to discover. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, keeping this in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to proceed to the next beautiful moment in the cake cutting ceremony, and that is to listen from the lovely couple. It's now time to hand over the mic to Crimson and Sophia, and requesting them to say a few words to the